Hey everybody, this is my 20 long open-topped office tank, and today we're going to do a simple before and after water change. I really need to get in there and thin out some of this Java moss. You can see my placat betta fish right there. He's waving to you right now. Look at him saying hello. I've got some weird mass in there. I think that might be a dead platy. I'm not 100% sure about that. I've got a lot of Java moss growing on the glass. If we actually look into the tank, you can see it's actually starting to poke out and grow out of the top. I've got an anubias back there that you can't really see. And so, I mean, this is some pretty thick stuff in there, so I really need to get in there and do a massive amount of plant removal. And I'm also going to get in here and do a little bit of work on the filter. It's kind of still flowing through the filter a little bit, but mostly it's just backflowing at this point. I haven't attended to this filter in a very long time, along with the tank itself. It's just been sitting here ticking over. You can see I've got the Java moss even growing up into the filter. That's actually not too bad, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's going to be a basic water change. I'm going to remove a ton of those plants, wipe the glass down, change out the filter, etc. So there's your before, and there's your after. So quite the difference. And I didn't do anything beyond what I said I was going to do. I started by pulling handfuls of Java moss out of the tank. And once I got a majority of the Java moss out, I did a water change. I did a very large water change. I took the water all the way down to about here. And I used a gravel vac, and I got a ton of mulm that you can imagine was trapped on the bottom. There was no water flow or circulation in the tank. In fact, the power head in the corner down there, I do have a power head in the far corner, believe it or not. That had stopped moving. The impeller had gotten sort of bound up and was just kind of sitting down there humming, but not actually moving any water. So I got that all cleared out and functioning again. So we've got some water flow across the back of the tank. I removed a lot of the Java Windelov that you can see growing on top of this cave. That is actually a plastic store-bought cave I've had since my very, very early days of fish keeping. It's one of the first pieces of decor I ever purchased, and I'm still using it today. I've got a clown pleco. You can just about make out its silhouette underneath of the rock there. So it lives in that cave and always has. I don't know how it got in and out of that cave when the water was so, or the Java moss was so lush and vigorous in there. I don't know if you can hear Squeaker saying hello. So this is the Java moss and some Java Windelov in there. That's no water. That's just the moss itself in there. And that's packed in there pretty thoroughly. So if you're interested in any Java moss, you can shoot me an email. I sell lots of it for cheap, so you can contact me. I also have some Java Windelov, some Java moss, etc. So if you're interested in some aquatic plants, shoot me an email. My email is in the description below. Give you a little better look at my betta fish. That is Gumball. And I named him Gumball because he just reminds me of one of those big gumballs you used to get in the machines. So as far as the filter goes, we did everything we talked about. It's nice and cleaned out now. I was going to say, in fact, if I lift the lid, the sponge falls out. And the only reason that sponge is in there is to prevent this. I don't want a lot of water flow coming off of that filter. I just want the water to move through it and then just kind of gently re-enter the tank and prevent a lot of water circulation. You can see how much flow we have across the top, and that's not good for having the betta fish in there. You can see he's already hunkering down, kind of hanging on to the bushes in there. So that's way too much water circulation. So I will go ahead and get that put back in. And in the meantime, I'm going to say thanks for watching. That's pretty much the entire update. And that was your before and after look at my office tank. So thanks for watching. Leave any comments down below, any questions, etc. Make sure you're subscribed, ring the bell, do all that good YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you real soon on the next one.